Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna tries to take advantage of Will's weakness as Daphne intensifies the push for Carter. Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful reveal that Daphne Rose acquired the necessary knowledge. She chanced to overhear a conversation in the executive suite, as many individuals have done at Forrester Creations. Carter Walton talked candidly about Brooke Logan's daughter because of their conversation. If Brooke hadn't reaffirmed her opinions on Ridge Forrester, he probably wouldn't have felt the need to share his aspirations for the future, giving a pointed nod to that reference. Carter, however, understood Brooke's situation. Her friend thinks her daughter will be his next big love, and she has once again lost her sense of destiny. Carter had genuine emotions. Hope Logan was the object of his affection. However, he is in a different comparison experience because he has only been engaged and never married. In the meantime, Hope's true love wasn't and doesn't seem to be Carter. For her, he was the guy of the moment. She urged the man to take over FC in order to rescue her line. She also desired retribution on the Forresters. In terms of love, Liam Spencer will have to face a medical truth that nobody likes to hear. John Finnegan hears the word inoperable, which means that when Hope learns of the news, her life will be drastically changed. Due to love, Daphne is remaining in Los Angeles, California. After originally pursuing Carter as part of a plot she and Steffi Forrester Finnegan devised, Hilaire's incredibly endearing character fell deeply in love with him. FC's acceptance of her fragrance compositions makes her happy. But when Daphne saw that Carter was a nice man and that Hope was his and the company's problem, she was overjoyed that he reacted to genuine overtures. Fans are aware that Carter is unaware of Daphne and Steffi's scheme though. He'll get past that since he obviously thinks Daphne is very attractive. She won't be amenable to getting back together with Carter unless Hope alters her perspective. Luna Nozawa was cautioned by Elektra Forrester not to go after Will Spencer. That was a bad idea because Luna, like her mother and, to be honest, her grandmother, investigates threats further. Luna doesn't seem to care about other people. Rather, she obsesses over things according to whether they are viewed as a problem or as something to be enjoyed. Luna has been turned down by Will, who is probably not going to fall for her disguises as a pizza delivery guy. However, Will expects to grow their relationship, so Elektra needs to exercise caution. Luna will try to take advantage of it if they don't, much like her grandma Sheila Carter Sharp did on numerous previous daytime occasions. Ivy's discovery, Luna booted, and Brooke erupts. Finally, spoilers for the bold and the beautiful are available. Fans should anticipate that Brooke Logan will make a big splash in tomorrow's show. Luna Nozawa is fired by Will Spencer. Ivy Forrester is still Elektra Forrester's advisor and supporter throughout the meantime. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera. As you continue reading, fans will witness Daphne Rose make an impassioned plea to Carter Walton in tomorrow's episode. The Nose is committed to making the COO her own, and to making Carter forget Hope Logan ever existed. Nevertheless, Carter was heard by Daphne telling Brooke that he still loves Hope and wants her back. Daphne will enter and keep attempting to get Carter to give in to her love. Carter is undoubtedly a problem for a lady who is irresistible to both sexes globally. When she gets him, will she stop being interested? Regardless, Daphne will continue to urge Carter to consider her rather than Hope. Carter may give in to Daphne on a sexual level, but it's obvious that Hope still has his heart. That could be difficult, and Daphne will undoubtedly end up in the kind of relationship she does not desire. Brooke overhears Daphne trying to jump on Carter. Daphne's words cause Brooke to erupt like a volcano. According to previews for the upcoming episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will continue to stand in her underwear. Will rejects her and throws her out, despite Luna's belief that he is incapable of saying no. After Will probably calls security, someone enters and discovers Luna wearing almost nothing. She'll think of anything else while Will gets rid of Luna. Luna will continue to pursue Will. Elektra continues to open out to Ivy while Luna plots. Though she believes he will wait until she is really ready, Elektra has told her aunt about girls swarming Will. Elektra wants her first experience to be memorable and unforgettable. Elektra may give it up sooner than she would want though, since Luna is literally flinging her partially nude body at Will. Will that prove to be as traumatic as Ivy predicted? What is the plot line you are most excited to watch? Luna undresses for Will after Poppy slaps Sheila. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa undressed for Will Spencer, and Poppy Nozawa slapped Sheila sharp. This is how everything transpired on Monday. Luna took off her disguise in the Forrester Creations closet area and attempted to persuade Will that they shared a lot in common. Despite Will's insistence that he saw Luna as dangerous, she recognized that Electra Forrester wasn't providing for his needs, and once more promised to be there for him at any moment. Will attempted to tell Luna to leave, but she ended up asking which of the outfits nearby she should try on first while still in her panties. Ivy Forrester at Forrester Creations could tell that Electra was preoccupied. Electra wanted to wait and make sure she was prepared for their first encounter, even though she longed to be with Will. Ivy knew that Electra needed to wait until it felt perfect, but she wondered if she thought she was making a mistake. Regarding Will, Ivy predicted that Electra would be the female he desired. Sheila called up Poppy at Il Giardino and scolded her for hiding Luna's paternity for so long. Sheila made a joke about Poppy sleeping with her adoptive nephew and fishing in her own pond after criticizing Poppy's parenting. Since Sheila was Luna's blood related, Poppy wasn't shocked by how she turned out and found it disgusting that Sheila would criticize her. Sheila questioned whether Poppy's warning to avoid her constituted a threat and threatened to break Poppy like a twig. Poppy struck Sheila across the face as she continued to criticize him during Monday's B&B program. Sheila laughed, and then her face darkened even further. Taylor Hayes was told by Daphne Rose in the Forrester Creations design office that she will be Carter Walton's next woman. Daphne interrupted Carter's discussion with Brooke Logan over his continued love for Hope Logan after making her prediction. Daphne intimated that Carter might be able to assist her remove her own shirt as well, and she acknowledged that she hoped to see him shirtless once more after they were alone. Carter was encouraged by Daphne to put Hope behind him and focus on the future. Brooke and Taylor got into another heated argument about Ridge Forrester at the design office. Brooke stated that Ridge was the only male in her life, despite Taylor's suggestion that she would have to find another one if she insisted on having one. Brooke provided a reminder of that as she and Ridge always ended up back together, even though she obviously believed Taylor already knew this in her heart. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke's romantic future will involve some unexpected revelations. Follow along for updates on all the highs and lows. While Daphne overheard Carter and vowed to have him for herself, a disguised Luna offered irritated Will something hot and spicy. Daphne smirks to herself at Forrester as she overhears Carter assuring Brooke that he isn't given up on Hope. Carter asks Brooke whether he's crazy for wanting her daughter back after she leaves. Brooke reminds him of Daphne's situation. He must figure out how to express his love for Hope. He questions whether she could speak well about him. Given that her kid is still upset with her, Brooke believes it's too soon. Most likely she ought to have simply walked out with her. She feels so alone and alienated working for the company now. They will persevere, Carter tells her. Love always manages to find a way. When Taylor and Daphne enter the design room together, they begin to gripe about Brooke, claiming that Hope must have inherited her immorality. Daphne remarks that traveling through Paris with Carter would be amazing. She is adamant about being the next lady in his life. Carter and Brooke are in the office when Daphne interrupts them. She should have been obvious to Brooke. Brooke leaves after a brief exchange of courteous animosity. Daphne tells Carter, grinning, that she hoped to see him half-naked once more. She advises her to go so he may remove his shirt, or he can speak to her after she completes it. As they approach, she begs him to release Hope. Taylor questions why Brooke isn't walking the hallways in her underwear as she enters the design office. Taylor advises her to move on from Ridge after Brooke calls her paranoid. For me, Ridge is the one man. We always end up back together, says Brooke. In the supply room, Will is taken aback when a pizza is delivered. She assures him she has what he needs, something fiery and hot, and it's Luna in disguise. He is shocked that she managed to get past security. She flaunts her faux beard. Luna took care to avoid waking Charlie. She shares a lot with the father, she tells him. He is indifferent. Luna claims that after learning more about Bill, she came to the conclusion that Will and her had the most similarities. He doesn't believe this. She assures him that she understands what it's like to have a father that is uncaring and self-centered. She claims that he doesn't resemble his father at all, and is able to accept everyone for who they are, including her. He advises her to leave with her pineapple pizza since she is hazardous.